Hello, 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 sweet people. Hello, hello, hello. This is I, Yolanda, hashtag Britt FF, because guess what? I was looking around and it's a lot of hashtag BFFs. So we're going to do hashtag Britt FF. Hey, Jesse J's. I hope you're doing well. It is raining so hard, and we don't have that like hangover in the front. Yeah, because I looked it up and it's a lot. Yeah. So it's a lot of hashtag BFFs out there. And so I just wanted to make mine look a little different. It's still BFF, but I just put Brit because I don't want to I can't find you. So yeah, it's a whole lot of hashtag BFFs out there. It is raining so hard, and we don't have uh the hangover in the front of our house. So now if it's lightning, I'm gonna cut it short and come back because it's rumbling. I thought the storm was passing, which I hope it is, because it didn't start thundering until I got on here. But the rain is very, very, very heavy. Thank you, Meritage Shades of Light. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, Tam. Tam Lee or Lay? Lee? Lay? Nice to see you as well. Hello, Sunflower. Welcome to my page. My name is Yolanda, and this is my channel, Brit Family Fun. Hashtag Brit FF. Okay, well, Sunflower, get you some rest. Thank you so much. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Hello, hello, hello to you all on this rainy Friday. It didn't start out raining. Sis rain started raining maybe a couple of hours ago. So make sure y'all, I want the likes to match because it says there's 16 people. Hope you feel better. Looking and lurking, looking and lurking with your looking self. Come on in. I'm all right. I was just making sure that I didn't have no lightning because lightning I would have ended. I would have ended the live. I could do the thunder. It's one of those, it was unusually warm today. It's like 86, almost 89 degrees. Thank you for subbing. I am okay. I had to run to the store earlier just to pick up a few little things because I ended up doing another homemade pizza today. Got the dough. The only thing I had to do was let it rise. I didn't have to do the yeast and all that. But it was so good. Yes, Meritage, thank you for saying that to Sunflower. Sunflower, I hope you feel better soon. I got my boots on the ground. Well, yeah, it is. It's not the same people though. Rising Phoenix has a 7. Hey, Monique. Thank you, Tam. Good to see you, Monique. But I was sitting here making sure I wasn't gonna have to end this live because we had one of them storms. I mean, it was sound like the rain was beating my windows up. But I think it was one of them quick summer storms. I still hear it, but I don't hear the lightning. So if you hear see me, I'm just listening. I just told you the real Phoenix has a 7 in Phoenix. It's PHEONX 7. I mean N7X. The real Phoenix name is Rising, and then it's Phoenix PHOEN7X. That's what it is. She has a 7. You'll know which one is her because she has a 7 in her in part of her name for Phoenix. So yeah, I was listening out because it was honey. The rain was tearing these windows up, and I don't have that hangover when you come out my door. It's just straight, so water just you can see the water running down a storm door, and I'm like, "But Lord, y'all better have a good seal on that door, cause that ain't cool." I don't like that. I like the hangover. That way, when it's raining, you know, everything will get wet up. Right. I mean, I don't know the other Phoenix either. I just know that Rising Phoenix has a 7 in the word Phoenix. So that's what I know. Y'all, I'm so grateful that my AC is fixed and I'm not complaining. But if you see me put on this jacket, notice a little chilly. It's okay though. I'm in the DMV, honey. I'm in the house. So, and it was just raining really heavy. I'm just saying, like, in my last house, right outside of the door, there's a little slope thing, and you could stand out there and watch the rain come down, but it's not here. You step out that door, you getting drenched. No problem, just don't forget. Yeah, I'm in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Hey, Miss DIY, y'all, let me just say, welcome, Miss DIY. Girl, I had to watch that a couple of times this morning because you cracked me up so bad. I was in here screaming, like just hollering, sitting down, standing up, laughing. You got me good. You got me good because I understand. I understand that. Yeah. I'm with you on that. So I'm with you. Y'all gotta go see that from this morning. She was talking about. See, I can't even say it without laughing. But trust me, if you want to laugh, baby, that's at my tempo today. I laughed so hard I couldn't even control myself. I was loud, screaming, just out of control. Thank you, Kev King. Thank you. If you want to laugh, go check out Miss DIY's page, honey, about that story. Lord. Okay. Good for you, Kev King. I'm not showing my feet. Lord, today. You're welcome. It did. It made, even thinking about it just brings a smile to my face. But I do understand. That's just like it made me think about it when I was at the grocery store, and you get the little bags to put your fruit in, and sometimes they're really, really hard to open, and you gotta sit there, and you'll see people, doing the same thing, trying to try to open the bag, and it's in my head. Hey, positive crash outs. Thank you for stopping by. I saw you on Queen Alchemy's page. So welcome. This is my channel, Britt Family Fun. Um, for those who are new here, again, I'm Yolanda. Britt Family Fun, hashtag BrittFF, because I was going to do BFF, but because there's so many hashtags with BFF, I decided to do just the hashtag BrittFF. Um, and so, just a little bit about me. I am a single mom of 4 children. Two of my kids are on the spectrum, the autism spectrum. They're autistic. Okay. Hey, Ella. Ages 28 and 20, about to be 21. So, you know, and I have 3 boys and 1 girl. My daughter is the oldest. She's 28. Then I have another son that just turned 27. Then I have the 20-year-old who's about to be 21. And I have a very rambunctious, fiery 11-year-old boy. So that's just a little bit about me. This channel is, this is for all the new folk. Just is a variety channel. Okay. Sometimes you might come on, it be serious. We gonna laugh. Sometimes we might even cry a little bit. I don't be purposely doing it or planning to come on here and be snot buggers tearing, but it happens to the best of us. Sometimes it's hard to be vulnerable on camera because people see tears as sucker, but I'm far from it. So, like I said, it's a variety. Sometimes I be in the kitchen. Today I didn't show it. I just, um, they wanted me to make another pizza. Oh, that is so awesome. Can I just say happy Mother's Day? Happy Mother's Day. I think every day is Mother's Day and Father's Day. Hey, there's some hardworking mamas and daddies out here. So happy Mother's Day to you, Queen. 6 kids, and out of the 6, 2 sets of twins. Gotcha. Listen, um, this is a long time ago, and I was taking some classes. Um, I have twins in my family on both sides. So whenever I got pregnant, I was terrified. I have a friend, she has 6. So she had 3 sets of twins. I remember when she got pregnant with the first set, twins. Second set, twins. Third set, twins. Trust me. I got friends, and I got a friend who has 9. She also has 2 sets of twins. Right. Yes, I couldn't imagine. Like, first set twins, second set twins, third set twins. I was like, baby. Listen, salute, mamas. I'm trying to tell you. I have twins on both sides of my family. So, right. Listen, I got twins on both sides of my family. I got aunts that are twins. I had, listen, both sides. I was scared every time I got pregnant. I was like, oh my God. And people would always think because my stomach got so big so fast, they will always be like, girl, don't you do it. I'm like, boop, no. Words are powerful. I'm not saying I wouldn't have been able to handle it. I would have handled it just like I handled my singles. But multiples, I was there with my some of my friends who had multiples. I spent summers with my friends who were young and had multiples. So, you know, I would be over there, honey, letting her sleep and up with the twins. So, like happy Mother's Day yet again to the mamas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every day is Mother's Day. We gotta prepare to show these fellas out here some love, that are good daddies and doing what they supposed to do, for their kids. Yes, I love the pink hearts. That was one of my original favorite colors, pink. I remember in high school going to a military ball. I always got a story, and my dress was pink, honey. You couldn't tell me nothing. But I am so grateful that you guys are here. But I just wanted to make sure that I let you know just a little bit about me. I was saying I love to cook. Sometimes I do get in the kitchen. Today I made a pizza, but I didn't show it because I had made a pizza like a week or so ago. There she is, my Ella, a, a, under my umbrella, a, a. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just a song pops up occasionally when I see my 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 friends' names. So, but yeah, I'm in the kitchen sometimes on live cooking, um, or showing a little something. I think maybe about a week or so ago, I did some coconut pies. I got some sweet potatoes. I'm gonna try to find me something easy so I can do them because I don't even remember why I bought them. Oh, I did buy them because I wanted to do like some sweet potato type of dessert, but and I still will because I don't want to waste them. You on your golf cart? Vroom, vroom. Where you going? You on a golf course? You golf? Girl, how's you? You golfing? Shoo-whoop. I don't know what I'm doing, but I would try. But yeah, you'll see cooking. You gonna laugh. I've had people randomly come on here and say, "Hey, can you pray for me?" Um, I didn't plan none of that. It caught me by surprise. But hey, somebody want prayer, I'ma do it. But excuse me, I did not mean to yawn. That is so funny. I have not yawned all day. Soon as I come on live, I yawn. Come on now. Too funny. It had gotten so dark because of the storm. I closed my curtains. Yeah, it's back bright. But it's fine. They gonna stay closed. I ain't open them curtains today. But cooking, you're gonna laugh. Sometimes I'm gonna share some encouraging stuff. Whether it's straight off the top of my head or other things like I put up a long form video last night for a late night share. Hey Christina, praying you are get coming along and feeling a little better. I hope you're you know, feeling a little bit better and using the resources that we have found for you. We just had a pretty nice storm. What's the weather like in your area? So I just did some homemade pizza and some cucumber slices. I was gonna eat some berries, like some blueberries or something, but I was full after the pizza. The pizza and the cucumbers. It's something to drink. Excuse me. I don't. What in the world? I'm sitting up here yawning, y'all. Rising Phoenix is working at Six Flags today. So keep her prayers that she will have a great remainder of her evening and that her or her staff is sunny. Yeah, it was 86, close to 89 degrees here today in the DMV. And I had went out this morning and the clouds was looking crazy. So I was like, let's hurry up, get out. Let's get to this store so I can grab a couple of things. But I hope that even though it might not seem like it, you know, that you're getting better. You're still showing up. You made it another day. You're looking at this live. You made it through another day. Has it been challenging? Most certainly. Do your heart hurt? I'm more than sure that it does. But you're still here. By the grace of God, you're still here by the grace of God. The fact that you have enough energy to get up, get out of bed, and I'm not saying whether you did or not, I don't know. Put your feet on the floor, take a shower, put you some clothes on. You made it another day, and guess what? That says a lot. The fact that you're still here, and guess what? I'm grateful that you are, that you lived to carry on another day. Okay, I get it. I get it. Remember yesterday when I said get write something down. If you don't have a tablet, grab some paper. Find something that's blank on the back if you don't have that. Write. 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 I don't have my tablet with me. But write. Right. I left you my email. I left you. You commented on my post and I left your email. Okay? I left your email. So wherever you commented, I left my email there. So you can reach out to me via email. And let's start there. Okay. Whatever post you commented on mine, I did leave you with my email. So I wasn't sure like when you would see it because I don't know your schedule. Thank you for following Christina. She needs some encouragement. Don't nobody be stressing out that babies, please. Not as in baby. I got children older than you. Strong ginger tea. If you got some ginger tea, yep. That's a good. I've told her to write, journal, get her thoughts out of her head and on paper. I've given her several numbers to call, several crisis hotlines where she can call and talk to somebody. I've offered my email address because I just want to take one day, one step at a time. Okay. I have prayed with her. Meritage, I've prayed with her. Sip on some tea, write in a book. Hold on. Hey, your mom. Yeah. So, if you have any fidget things, honey, look up some Play Doh. Make some. Thank you, Monique, because she just needs to know that she's really not alone and that she's going to make it through what she's going through. All right, I'm going to need you to get your other shoes and toss them. Can you get that? The gray book. I said gray, but yeah, the gold book. So yesterday I showed you an orange tablet. It's still a tablet. I'm just showing you as an example. Get you a book. This one says follow your heart. It's just, I ain't want to turn nothing I have written. So you just get you a book. Even in the morning, when you get up, write your thoughts through the night. I had this on my mind. I had that on my mind. Blah, 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 blah. Whenever you have a break again, write another excerpt. Always document your times. Put your date. It's like having a conversation with God, except for you writing down you know. And so I didn't drop my fidget ball. But, just an example. Utilize the numbers that I gave you, crisis hotlines, so you can talk to them, you know? And so, this is a safe space. Um, but you also utilize your resources. Like I said, if you feel like it's too much to bear and you need to call somebody, say, hey, I need help, somebody come get me. Listen, yes, I did it this morning. I wrote for a while, for about 30 something minutes. I've days where I've overloaded, I've written for an hour and a half. I'm talking about writing, because writing just, as opposed to click clacking on the computer, I just prefer to write. This is just, a book where I take notes, but I was just giving you an example, just like I did yesterday. Journal, journal, journal. I have started writing back in my journal. So journaling is good. Like Meritage said, it's a great way to clear your head. Go for a walk. Pick up a weighted hoop. I got one. Yeah, I don't care if you got space enough to walk back and forth. Yes, writing is very, very therapeutic. I don't care if at all you got up and said, I woke up mad today. I just want to feel better. You're getting it out of your head. This is why I was upset. Blah, 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 blah. Write it down. It's just like, it's like a story. I don't remember all of it, so if I mess it up, I'm just going to Londonize it, okay? It's like, I think a man was in the process of drowning. Somebody came through and offered something to help him get out of the water. It was several different people that came to help him. But he kept turning down the help because he didn't recognize the help. And then he was like, okay, God, like, what's wrong? Like, why didn't you send me? He was like, yep, I sent you, a boat came by. I sent you a life jacket. Somebody offered you a stick to get you out of the water. Somebody did this. Somebody did that to help lift you up when you were drowning, but you didn't want it. You know what I'm saying? Your help may not always come in the way you think. Like right now, you're like, I just want to talk to you. I'm trying to be mindful and use wisdom and not just open myself to telling everybody, hey, call me, call me, call me, call me, call me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm a mama. My oldest child is 28. I'm 54 years old. I've been through some things. But we're offering you help. We've offered you help for the last 2 or 3 days. I'm not upset. I just want you to take those leaps and take those starts. You know, one day, one step at a time. The fact that you made it enough to come to this live, that says a lot. It's a safe space here. Want nothing but the very best. And you still have wonderful people. I mean, some of these people have only been on my page just today. And they're saying, hey, drink some hot tea. Hey, uh, writing is therapeutic. Hey, maybe exercise. If all you can do is put on a walking video and get your mind off of it, do a low impact walking video. If you got stairs in your environment, walk up and down the steps. Just, whatever it is. If you know how to count in Spanish, you just walk and count. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, whatever, whatever, whatever. Whatever you got to do. And the more you get stuff off, I don't know. I have one more. I wish, do I have any of my mods? Monique, if you can, if you're there, can you type in www dot heal my wounded place. Hi, Fatima. www.healmywoundedplace.com. That is also another resource. There is a therapist there. I'm not saying it is a free therapist, but thank you, Miss DIY. It is resources there. Wounded, heal my wounded place. I'm sorry, I didn't finish. I was answering. I'm sorry. This www.healmywoundedplace is WOUNDED. www.healmywoundedplace.com. Yes. Thank you so much, Fatima. Thank you. So, Christina, you can check that out. It's www.healmywoundedplace.com. There are some resources there. I'm not saying that the therapy there is free. However, also, depending on what type of, thank you so much. Thank you, ladies, so much. I really appreciate it. There are, all depending on the type of insurance you have, you can call them and tell them you're in a crisis, and they can give you somebody to talk to. You can do oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to remember all this. If you, I think on Instagram, if you look up Bright Point Wellness, that's Bright, BRIGHT, Bright Point Wellness. If you look up Bright Point Wellness, all depending on the type of insurance you have, you can call them and see. They'll usually do like some therapy or something like that, I think for free. And in the summer months, they'll do it for like free. And even if you have children that are in need of some therapy, they have therapy through arts. Also, listen, some of this stuff I just stumbled upon just now. Some of the places, yes, Bright Point Wellness. You can check it out. I found it on Instagram. They may be on all platforms. I'm not sure, but I don't know what your local area is. But I heard you mention having an aunt in Maryland, so check them out. Look up, yeah. Yes, yes. Like Meritage said, there are community mental health agencies in every large area. Call them up and make an appointment to see somebody. I've also given her numbers. We were on a couple of nights ago. I had a couple of my beautiful sisters and brothers come on and give her all kinds of numbers to talk to people and all kinds of things like that. So, yes, wonderful advice. Because, like I said, I'm not a doctor, and I don't want you to be saying that girl told me to do da da. No, I ain't tell you. No, I gave you some numbers to call. I gave you some information. I've given you some websites. I told you to journal because nobody wants you out here hurting. Okay, um, you are not alone. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I'm a mama. Mama four, my oldest 28, 27, almost 21 and 11. So, yes, that as well. We told her that too. If you're in a crisis, you can definitely get there. To me, this is what it's all about. Um, I have a little bit of everything here. And so maybe I need to, make a post with some crisis numbers and stuff on it. Um, because you never know what someone's going through. Some people smile on this camera, cry behind the scenes. So, and I always say that this is definitely a safe space because I can't try to take on everything by myself. There's so many resources that are available. So don't, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be offering not a resource. But because I care, guess what? There's a lot of things for me, sweetheart, that I had to find out the hard way. I promise you. You know what I mean? I promise you. I'm not crying. So, yes, please do. Yeah. Yes, you're absolutely right. Because I think for the last 2 or 3 days, that's what we've all been saying. We've been leaving information to the helplines and telling her if she's in a crisis, call so she can get help like ASAP, And she was like, I want to call you, but nah, nobody be like, be talking about, I want to sue that lady. No, 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 that is not my portion. Um, like I said, I offered up an email, um, and I'll have to take some time to look it up and write down some resources. And I understand that. I understand that. Know that when it seems like nobody's there, God is always there. You know what I mean? And I know people say, well, I'm not religious. I didn't say I was either. I'm very much spiritual. But I know that sometimes in our deepest, darkest moments, God is there. I remember times being all alone. I didn't have this platform. I really wasn't into YouTube. I was alone in my house. Nobody was there. Everybody was gone but me. I was having a crisis and I needed someone. Guess what? I wasn't on YouTube. I didn't have anyone. Okay? I did not have anyone. And if I told you what went on, you'd be like, oh my God. I dropped to the floor. Okay? I dropped to my floor and I called God. I called on God. Everybody is not in the place to do that, but right now you have had several drop resources. I've dropped, websites and phone numbers and as many tips as I could possibly think of. You can color, you can draw, you can do whatever. I don't care if it's just a scribble, anything to get your mind off the things that are dominating your thoughts. Like I said, I was alone in my home, dropping to the floor, calling on God like, God, I feel like I'm about to lose my mind. If you don't help me, I don't know who will. And it happened in that moment. Would that happen the same for everyone? Absolutely not. Because guess what? We're all in different places. Mentally, emotionally, physically, you name it. We really are all in different places. So, you know, I just shared that as an example, not to try to be scary or spooky or anything like that. I'm just saying, if I would have had this moment, somebody says, here, Yolanda, call this number. Here, Yolanda, call this website. Yes, when I tell you, I told you 2 days ago that this works. You take you a journal. I don't care. You start writing now, even while you're sitting here. You write everything you feeling line by line. Write your date. Write the time you started writing. Even write the time you finished. Because you'll look back and say, woo, you know what? On October 17, 2020, my head was in a bad space. But look at me today. I'm feeling better. And guess what? When you see other young ladies your age, sweetheart, you'll be able to say, you know what? I was on a live on YouTube, and this lady I ain't never met before, told me that one day I'll be able to help other girls. Because you're 19 and you have a whole lot of life. Okay, there are other 19-year-olds that you can help. There might even be older women that you can help say, baby, I've been there. I was there 2 years ago. And I was surrounded by people that pointed me in the right direction. I'm telling you, you have a notebook, use it. You start writing this evening. And whenever you feel the urge to write, I don't care if you fill the notebook up and grab another notebook. Listen, just write. Write and write. Because it helps. I started back journaling. I had been away from journaling for over a year. But I was like, ooh, I'm overwhelmed. Let me write. And it's therapeutic. You'll end up writing and you'll be like, oh, that sounds like a poem. Oh my God, that sounds like a song. Oh, you never know. Yes, there's so many things going on in the world. And that is true. At 19 years old, I was probably somewhere doing some crazy stuff. But you know, with all that's going on in the world today, with all of this freaking technology and things, you get caught up and you get to watching stuff, and sometimes we take on too much stuff that we watch. You gotta be careful. My grandmama and stuff, they used to also always say, be careful what's coming through your eyes, your eye gates. These are the windows. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. So you have to be careful what you're watching, what you're hearing, who you're listening to, because everybody's voice is not for you, period. Ah, no, no, no. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I had a call come through. Yes, we have to be careful. Baby, I don't even sleep. Oh, Lady Plug, welcome. Yes, I am an autism mama. Everybody say hello to Lady Plug. She was suggested to me from Brandon. Brandon of Palm Beach. Thank you for coming. I am Yolanda. Britt Family Fun is the name of my channel. Hashtag BrittFF for BFF. Good, but until then, Christina, you can write, you can journal, turn on your favorite inspirational music. Wonderful to meet you too. Yes, do that. Whatever you got to do that lifts your spirits. You know, I hate when people do this to me. I'm on a live. I'm not picking up the phone. Listen, whatever it is, do it. Whatever your favorite inspirational song is, get it, see it, learn it, do it. You know what I mean? Get your mind active. But I'm a mother of 2 autistic children. They're older. My oldest is 28, and the second to the oldest is 20. He's about to be 21. And if you go look on my page, you'll see a young man talking about fun facts. That is the professor. That is my son. Thank you so much. Hey, Renee. There's my Kentucky sister. You know, I mean, yeah, Christina, whatever song, sometimes random songs pop into my head. It's so funny. I don't listen to music as much as I used to, but yesterday, I know how old you are. Oh, you have an autistic 16-year-old and a 12-year-old. I understand. I understand. Yeah, I'm an autism mama. And I'm still learning. Whatever song you like, Christina. Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you. Be gracious unto you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. That song I came across yesterday. I had not heard it in a while, and I just sat on the side of my bed. It was late, and yes, Christian autistic moms. Okay, yes, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. It's because a lot of times with people who have special needs children, autistic children, they say that the stress level for us is that of a person who's went through war, a war veteran. And they're right. Because, honey, what? Whew, boy, I wouldn't even say the word autism when I found out my daughter was. Listen, I wouldn't even say the word, Lady Pug. I would not say the word. I was nervous. And then when they told me my middle child was autistic, I was just like, I felt like, what did I do? I didn't understand, So, now with all of the resources and things, you know. Yeah, I understand. I think we all go through that. It's a bit, I'm not crying. It's a bit of denial sometimes. And you kind of feel like, well, what did I do? And guess what? It's nothing that we did. I remember one day, y'all, I'm still here for y'all. I just want to share this with Lady Pug. I remember being a little girl going into an elementary school, and there was another school a little bit in the distance, walking distance though, from my elementary school. I remember seeing all the special needs children coming off the bus in wheelchairs and walkers and their assistants and stuff. And I said, I was a little girl though. I said, I want to work with kids like that when I become big. Not knowing years and years later, when I was grown, 27 years old, pregnant with my first child, autism, third child, autism. And one day I was just crying, like feeling like I was being punished. Oh my God, that's the first thing. Listen, I had church folk. Yes, I had church folk tell me, you need a man in your life, because you would not where I go now, but a former old church. You need a man in your life to whoop your child's butt. Who says that kind of thing, guys? You know, I'm just sharing with everybody, but speaking to Miss Lady Pug. But who says things like that? That's heartbreaking. Oh, you just need it. They just need more discipline. They just need a beating. Isn't that awful? They just need a beating for what? The professor, my 20-year-old, he's a wonderful kid. Lady Pug. He goes to Prince George's Community College. He goes to a local college. He does facts. Isn't that horrible? He does fun facts. We're overdue for some more. No, Christina, you are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. I don't remember the word. I don't remember the words. I just want to sing. But you are not alone. You're not alone. You're not. I wish I could have had all of these wonderful people giving me all of these websites and numbers and resources and tips and tricks and things to do to keep my mind level. Thank you. Hey, Nehemiah, come here for 1 second. I'm going to try to see if I can get him to come down so you can meet him. Come here for 1 second. I want you to meet somebody. Sorry, guys. Every once in a while, I may break in song a little bit. I just, I don't consider myself no singer like that. Come here, boy. All right. Thank you. That's my baby. I love each. All of my kids are, all of them, very different personalities and stuff, but a whole lot of similarities. My two oldest are closest in age. They're 13 months apart. My 28 and 27-year-old. Then my 20-year-old that's about to be 21. I'm about to introduce. Some of you guys haven't seen him. Come here. I just wanted to introduce you to my friends.
Oh, hi.
This is my baby. Well, my big kid. Big young man. She said, hi, buddy.
Hi.
Lady Pug. I wanted her to meet you. She said she was a mom of children with autism. So I just wanted her to see your face. They said, hi, handsome.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, this is my twin. Where have you been? So, yeah, that's who does the facts. And you can check the tablets. The tablets in my dresser. And do some facts. Look up trending facts, okay? Yeah, he is. Mwah. All right, buddy. Thank you. I know people like, oh my God, this lady. Don't forget your cucumbers. I know. Hey, pink lover. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, some of the daddies be thinking they got it all. I wish Solomon was here. He's away for the weekend, but he's a one too, honey. He's a piece of work. He's not autistic, but he's just a fiery little kid going through some teenage something, honey. Teenage something I ain't never seen. But maybe one day you come on, he'll be able to poke his head into. He not here for this weekend, but um child, he all of them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to a million. He's that Solomon is all of them, honey. All of them. That's my baby though. I wouldn't trade him in for nothing. He may have my head standing on end looking like Don King. Like I had some, Don Julio or something. He be taking me through some days. But that's my baby. I ain't let nobody mess with him. I appreciate you guys for letting me share and talk about just a little bit about my life, you know. And it's not just parents with autism, but yes. Yes, and it gives balance. Ooh, child, that pizza was good. It ain't gone because it was a big, long tray but it was good. This one was even better, Renee, because I cooked it on 450, and I did it 18 minutes. I could have did it like a minute or two less. But the time you gave me was spot on. And doing it on 450 instead of 475 was better for me. So it's now in my head. I'm like, I might try to do some pre-made by the dough and do some small pre-made like stromboli type thing and freeze them. I'm just trying to think of ideas for the summer, and then when it's time for the babies to go back to school. Yes, I did that. I had it in the freezer. Only thing I had to do was take it out, put it on a little flour. Yeah. If I can make me some of them with different stuff, like some with pepperoni, some with, maybe chicken, sausage and stuff, and maybe some with the veggies and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, it was raining so hard here. And like I said, we don't have the slope when you walk out the door. They kind of protect you from the rain, baby. You walking straight out into here at my front door. So, but now I see why they got all these rocks and stuff out here because this rain is heavy. I think they're trying to prevent some of the runoff. Thank you, Jace. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, the troll slayer. Thank you, nephew. Don't, lady, why you here, Jace? Was that an accident? Lady Pug, she was one of my people. We were just talking about kids with autism. Please tell me you did that by accident. Because Lady Pug was cool. Lady Pug is cool. Oh no, how did you do Lady Pug like that? Oh, okay. So Lady Pug, I wanted to let you know that was an accident. You didn't do anything wrong. Jace be quick, but Lady Pug didn't do anything. So that was an accident. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It was an accident. I I mean, Jace come in like, who messing with my auntie? No, don't you drop out. Don't you go nowhere, Jace. No, 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 no. You know I love you. Hello? Don't you leave, nephew. No, you're fine. I'm not upset or anything. Yes, Jace is from Brandon. He is the sweetest. So Jace, don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. I'm coming to your city. Yeah, that's I call him my internet nephew. Yeah. No, he did it by accident. Yeah, he's okay. Jace, you're fine. If you're listening, please don't go nowhere. I love to have you on my lives. One day I sat with him. I don't know. It must have been close to 2 hours, and Jace had me in stitches. I was laughing, not physical stitches, but honey, I was laughing and crying, and I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to laugh anymore because I ain't gonna be able to sleep because I was laughing so much. Yeah, Jace, tell us, did you go on your field trip? Listen, yes. Oh my goodness. Listen, they be a riot, man. One time Brandon and the Solomon Project had me on there cracking up. Listen, Brandon and the Solomon Project had me cracking up on there. They had me, Brandon had me on StreamYard with him one night, and then another night, I had left alive and I hopped on Brandon's and I was there for about half an hour, 45 minutes. I was on there until after midnight with Brandon. I'm usually not a late night person. Um, so y'all, I mean, it's just laughs and fun. Oh, I listen. The Solomon Project is hilarious. It's so funny. His jokes in his face totally was different. Like it was so funny. It was like when you see his jokes, he comes off like he's a troll. But hold on, y'all. I just wanted to hit my do not disturb so it won't keep beeping on my live. Thank you so much. Yeah, he came on cutting up so bad. One of my friends timed him out. Yes, when I tell you the level of silliness that he exudes when he come on your live, people thought he was a troll. One of my brothers, one of my brothers timed him out, and he was like, "Oh my God, I got chin checked," and we were just hysterical in here. Y'all, we were hysterical. Y'all, this week has been one for the books. Can you bring me some water, please? This day is one for the books. Y'all, I had trolls practically every day. Monday, I had like 5 or 6. Every day, I had trolls. You like the pizza? It's good. It's better than the last one, ain't it? Listen, today was mild. I had trolls Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today. Oh, that is so cool. Listen, I love it. I am, some people don't like to tell their age. I'm 54 years young. Um, I'm 54 years young. I am single mom of 4. And that is so amazing. Married 19 years. Whoa. I love that. Guess what? I still have not given up on the possibility. The possibility of finding someone that will love me and my package deal. Because me and my kids are a package deal. I love that, Lady Pug. I love that. It's nothing more awesome than having someone that knows your spirit, that has someone to call you and say, hey, on my way, I feel something and I'm on my way. You know what I mean? You know, yes, somebody that could pray for you, pray with you, pray for you. Somebody that just doesn't sit back and be on their subservient high horse, like you're supposed to submit to me, and without submitting themselves. Um, so that is amazing. I have not given up on the possibility of finding that special someone. If to me it's never too late. But I just know I wouldn't bring anybody else just quickly around my children. Too much craziness going on in the world. You know. I believe it ain't too late, to have someone wonderful, that could pray. And I'm not saying a perfect man, but somebody could pray for me. Somebody I pray for them, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Not rushing into what? I'm too old to be playing games, with any man. You know what I'm saying? And my kids mean more to me because I've made mistakes in my past, bringing people in too early and my kids don't deserve it, and neither do I. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody who gonna pray with me, pray for me. I'm doing the same for me, and I'm not up to being no taking care of no jokers. You know what I'm saying? While they living off the land, I'm not doing it. Got people from long ago still trying to ease their way back in my life. I'm like, come on, I love you. Who? Listen, listen, Pink. Right? Talking about I love you. Yes, and I know he's there. Yes, he will be a perfect fit for me. No perfect, but not perfect for me. He has to be someone to pray. And he got to cook. He got to cook too. Cause I know how to throw down. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice to be able to sit back. Yes, yes, Pink. Yes, you got to be able to weigh the pros and cons, your assets. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No projects. Baby, listen. Listen, that tickled me something serious. She say no project. Y'all go ahead, tears rolling down my eyes. She said no project. Look, be like, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me. Listen. Listen. I want to get some started, girl. I like this. Oh, you got me chuckling, right? Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Listen, listen. I remember being in the car with my girlfriends, and we would be all out the window singing that song. Right. Look at you. I can see you now just singing it. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I I know that's right. I love listen. Been there, done that, Lady Pug. I promise you. 100%. Dated someone, loved the Joker. Boom, he leaves. 6 months, 8 months gone. Calls me back. Hey, I'm back in town. Uh, uh, I need $60 to pay my phone bill. Did this to me a couple of times. Yeah, see, and it's not worth it. Fun, but what are you here for? You here, sucking up all my AC, my heat. You here eating up all my food, my kids' snacks. For what? No, no, ma'am, and no, sir. You want to act like a daddy, but you don't want to commit. No, you can't even open your mouth and utter a prayer for me. Like, come on. My 11-year-old will pray for me. Now the 20-year-old, he gets a little nervous with it. And I always tell him that a prayer is just conversation. Right, here for a good time, but not a long time. So, you know, and some of them, it wasn't even a good time. Listen, don't get me started. Some of it wasn't even a good time. They was just keeping the sheets warm. But I'm like over. I'm too grown for that. Yes, Lady Plug, we goes through it all. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's funny. Sometimes I come in and people be like, "Can you please pray for me?" And I'll be like, "Listen, I don't play with prayer. So if you come in, you asking me for prayer, I'm gonna pray for you." We gonna laugh. We might cry some days. Somebody listen. You know what I mean? I can have WhatsApps. You know what I mean? That way, if we want to get you, one of you guys got some time, honey, listen. I can say here, I'm gonna send you the link to this live. Come on, join me so we can cut up on live today. So, but I love it. It's days like this that right. Listen, we got stories. You know what I mean? We got stories, baby. We got stories that sell books, that can sell books, and that could be on the national sellers list. You know, I'm believing God for somebody to hear me and to say, "Hey, I'm a fund it, and I'm gonna help you get your book released. I want to have a couple of national bestsellers under my belt, and I want the same for you too." You know, I know people be thinking, "Oh my God, you're always on YouTube. You're not even making any money there." That's okay, but I will be. You mark it. So will you guys. Y'all will be. I'm talking about collabing, brand deals, all of it. Britt is actually my last name because my page says Britt Family Fun. So I'm trying to get my popular hashtag up. Hashtag Britt FF. Because I looked up BFF and everybody in their mama, daddy, sister, brother, uncle, cousin has BFF. So I'm going to do hashtag Britt FF instead. But my actual name is Yolanda. Or hashtag, I'm going to change it, Renee, to hashtag Britt FF. Because everybody has, you put in BFF and you'll find hundreds of thousands of hashtag BFFs here. Yes. So I'm gonna do the hashtag BritFF. I put that on a post that I put up last night that I had did. But this I love it. Like today has been funny. Hey, diamond in the sticks, diamond in the sticks. Hey girl, that is one of my surviving warriors too. Man, we got some Xena warrior princesses up in here. Some queens, you know? Yes, don't give up. Don't give up. I'm talking about strong, you know? I love this. I love it. This has made me happy, y'all. This has really, really made me happy. I get a little break. My baby boy is gone for the weekend. So I kind of get to kind of breathe and don't have to say, sit down, I'm on live. No, you can't have it. I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Ask your brother. So, oh, yeah, she's a fur mama. She got kitties. I think she said 9. Like she got 9. Diamond in the Sticks got 9. So that's what it's all about, We're stronger together. We're out here, men, women, encouraging each other, helping, support. That's why I tell anybody, if it's been a little bit since I've been to your page, y'all listen, I ain't forgot about you. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. Run up on one of my posts, recent ones, say, hey, can you show my page some love? And I got you. You know what I'm saying? I could be on the phone working on something and have something playing on my TV. That's what it's all about. We trying to get these watch hours. You know what I mean? Girl, the way rain was coming, let me show y'all. It's not raining now, but I'm gonna show y'all how we don't have no slope out front. And so the rain saturates my front door. And I just be glad that hey Blaze. See, our door, we don't have that hutch outside. We don't have it. It's not up there. And so water just comes straight down. It comes straight down. Real straight down. And so I just be grateful that water don't come in the house, because that's how much water, it was so much water coming down. Sorry guys. Yeah, we've had a lot. We've had a couple of days of rain. Because I'm in the DMV. Exactly. Like where I was at before. I've only been here for about 6 months. Hold on, y'all. I'll just put my plug back in my phone. My other house, you can at least go out and stand up under the thing. Won't have that here. Oh, wow. I haven't been to the ATL in years. Yeah. I'm in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. I'm originally from Washington, DC. Yep, I'm originally, yeah, see. Why can I hear you saying that as if I just heard your voice a couple of seconds ago? From Maryland. I'm from Maryland. Right. Listen, that was like a running, not like war per se, but it's like Baltimore is its own city. Hey Rodney and Melissa, glad you came. So it's like Baltimore is a place all its own. Even though it's Baltimore, Maryland, it's just a different place. If you know, you know. If you've ever been near, through, in the city of Baltimore, it's different. It's different. Baltimore City is its own entity, I promise you. But we got good seafood in this area. Thank you so much for coming. We had covered so many things. We were talking about autism mamas and kids and, relationships. And y'all, if y'all want to hear some good stuff and listen to some, oh my God, please go visit Rodney and Melissa. They have some amazing stuff on their page. You won't be disappointed. They share so many things about relationships and everything. Fatima is building at Ghana. Is it Ghana? I always be getting it wrong. I think it's Ghana. So, I've seen a couple of her videos while she's building a home there. So it's amazing. Yesterday, y'all, she had on her the noise canceling headset thingy while she was out in the yard with her weed whacker. Y'all, I got a weed whacker. I don't even know how to use it, one of my buddies used to come over to my house before, and he would get out there and use my weed in my yard. I'm like, somebody need to. I could teach. Somebody could teach my children how to use the weed whacker. I know. Yes, it is. Hashtag, are you locked in? 1,000+ content creator community. You know, are you locked in community? Hashtag BrittFF. Blaze in the house. Listen, I have it, but I ain't never used it. And then I drove my buddy crazy about using a weed whacker. I said, you better turn it upside down and rinse it off. I don't care if you take cups of hot water, clean the blade off. Don't just cut the grass and come in here and leave all kinds of stuff caked up in there and want to bring it in the house. No. Yeah, I just want somebody to come teach my child how to do it. So I can say, go put some boots on and put a mask on and some glasses on. Go cut that grass. Listen, we ain't got a whole back. I don't have a big backyard. And the front, only thing I have to be responsible for is a little bed with the little flower bushes in it. Yes, but the dudes don't like to clean it. I don't. Honey, listen, Little Miss Shirley was on she was on the Jennifer Hudson show. And baby, when she bit that butt and said click, click, click out there, I was done. Just stick a fork in me. I'm done. Yes, they do, Fatima. Rodney and Melissa put down that grown folks conversation. I do too, Pink Lover. I'm not going to even lie. She's a beautiful, amazing little girl. Her family are very popular in her town. They got businesses. They making good money, but it was a little bit too much when she dropped it low and clicked the fan, wop, 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 and threw them little cheeks out there. So some people were making comments and saying that what does they say? Some people think it's too much. Some people think it's cute. So, listen, you and me both. Some people were saying that they should tone it down. Yeah, my 4-year-old ain't gonna be popping their cheeks. I'm sorry. The way she be bent over, throwing her cheek up, nah. That just a little, and she's a beautiful little girl. She doing her thing. She going viral. She's been on several shows, as it is news stations. Jennifer Hudson's show. She's been there, but some of the comments mortified me because people were saying stuff like, all y'all people that have a problem with her dancing, is given was touched back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? And I was like, that's a real dumb thing to say, because guess what? People still out here molesting little kids. People still out here raping children, not just little children. They're raping teenagers. They're raping 20-year-olds. They're raping grown folk. People in juvie getting raped by security guards. So, listen. No. 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 And I think she's she's a cute little old soul little girl. But that's the only part that made me uncomfortable. When she threw that cheek up and pop, pop, I'm like, nah, I'd have been like, come on over here. Watch Gracie's Corner or something. Let's watch some Blues Clues. Come on, let's get you some books. Let's learn you some Spanish. Come on, count with me. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Come on, let's do some things. Let's say some French. Avita say au revoir. Let's talk. Little girl, no. Some kid appropriate. I could see if they did like a kid version minus that pop, pop, pop. Yeah, just drop. They can shake their hand or whatever, but throwing that butt in the air, nah. And that tongue hanging all out her mouth, no. Yeah, I might have went through a lot of that, but yeah, so yeah, it causes me to be protective, and most people should be, you know. Right now, everybody's like, "Oh, she's cute," but you don't know we still live in a world full of pedophilia daily. They everywhere. Okay, everybody out there going hide ain't right, and I'm not saying that to make anybody feel paranoid or hating. I'm not hating. Somebody told me that they've been famous on TikTok. They family make good money. You know, some people's like, oh, they using her for clout. I doubt it very seriously. They just discovered she could dance and it became popular with the boots on the ground. But they should have also toned that hip hop back for little kids. They should have, honey, because no, some of these little kids don't need to be shaking and twirling and rolling and no, they just don't need to do it because some men know how to not show it on their face that they looking at your child in a very perverted way. Some people think that they were over sexualizing the whole thing with the little girl, but it's like where your eyes at. Like open your eyes. Pedophilia is everywhere. Do you not know that we have registries? You have places that you can go and look in your neighborhood and see where the pedophiles are in your neighborhood. Check them out. You'd be surprised. And that's not to make seem scary or make anyone scared, but it's the truth. You can look and see where the pedophiles are in your area. I promise you. For sure. And we don't need to turn a blind eye to stuff. Nah. My child don't go over too many people's house. He 11. Besides his brother and about 2 other people. That's it. My 20-year-old, one place with his grandparents. That's it. Say what you want. Too many stories going around, real stories. I don't know if you guys heard, but one time there was a parent who let her daughter go sleep over a friend's house with some other girls for a sleepover. The father at the house gave all of the girls something and was filming them while they were drugged. Okay, that's a real story. I can't remember the names or anything, but no. Listen, it wouldn't go well. That's all I'm gonna say. It wouldn't go well, cause honey, I would black out. It'd been like somebody took a black sheet and put it over my face. I'd have blacked all the way out. Because people are sick. People are sick. Yes. Go look up little Miss Shirley. She's a 4-year-old little girl who dances to the song, I got my boots on the ground. Honey, and she can throw that little butt in the air, wop, wop, wop. And she cute, but some of those dances she shouldn't. You know, and that gyrating and getting all down on the ground. Look up Miss Shirley, and she's 4 years old. And she's the boots on, look on the Miss Fatima, look it up. She's a 4-year-old who dances to the Boots on the Ground song. She's even got a fan with Boots on the Ground and her face is on it. She blew up. I'm talking about quick. I'm talking about within a few short weeks. I mean, she has been, maybe didn't, but it seemed like it happened almost overnight. Yeah. It's very possible. I saw them, but I couldn't tell right away. I'd have to actually look it up, like how old her parents are. But with a 4-year-old baby, they probably are. Yeah, you look it up. It's all over. I think it's on every platform now, Miss Fatima. It is. Like I said, she's a beautiful little girl, but when she turn that body to the side and pop, pop, pop them little cheeks. Nah, baby. Yeah. But everybody's like, she's cute. You know, she learned to dance very quick. She's only 4. And like I said, she's been on Jennifer Hudson already. She's been on the news. She learned to dance watching her uncle. Um, and so she's very popular. Yeah, honey, for a 4-year-old, no. Mm-mm. And I guess I just came from an area we could, this, my mom's like, no, you ain't sitting in no man lap. You don't understand none of that. Don't sit in no man lap. It may seem innocent to you, but it ain't necessarily innocent. And so, yeah, I just say what you want. People was being mean. Oh, y'all just come from an era where y'all were touched on. Guess what? It's 2025 and they still touching on little kids out here. People are still getting charged for touching on teenagers. No, it's not, Miss Fatima, at all. It really is not. And it's still good to be proactive with our kids. Want to find out who they with, who they talking to, who you online with. And my 11-year-old was beside me with his phone, and I had took his phone, and he got a text message. And the little girl, your mama fat, she ugly, she this, she that. And then she called, and I'm sitting here, and she was like, said to my son is only 11. The little girl is 9. She gonna say, why is your mother answering your phone? I said, excuse me, little girl, get your mother. Where your mother? You get your mother on the phone. Don't ask me why I'm answering my own child phone. I was like, I'm more than 50 years old. Right. Gonna tell my son, why is your mother answering your phone? Little girl, hang the phone up. I'm like, don't make me go to the school and tell them, I want to have a meeting with your mother. Yeah. How you 9, 10 years old talking about something, why your mother answering your phone? Neither one of you grown. I gave my son a phone for emergencies. Really. You going to school in the morning, something happened at the bus stop or on the way home. No. I'm like, who is this smart aleck little girl? These kids is something else. We talk to nobody for parents like that. My children got the right to tell somebody if they say something to them and they ain't comfortable. I'm sorry. I don't talk to strangers respectfully and then leave. Yeah, she was a smart mouth little something. I had to get my whole mind right. Because you ain't finna talk to me like that. I'm a whole adult. I might be older than your mammy. Be careful. Listen, that's exactly what I said, Miss Monique. I said, little girl, I'm his mama, and I can do what I want. Listen, honey, oh, it's a new breed. It's a new breed out here. These little kids is, baby, they make your skin crawl. I live right near a high school, and sometimes I be out walking kind of around the times. Listen, them tablet babies, you ain't never lied. I mean, smart mouth flippity. Yeah, I'm right beside my 11-year-old was right beside me, Fatima. I know that's right, Renee. She was like, "Why is your mother answering your phone?" I'm like, "What? She give me that phone." She got off the phone quick though. When I said, "Where your mama at?" She got off that phone quick. I don't think she's messaged him since then. Cause I'm like, nah, don't let this simple, quiet demeanor fool you. Cause I'm not dealing with it. Oh yeah, some of these. Listen, one time I had a little girl tell my son, uh, your mom and daddy should have killed you or something. Yes, and that's what it's supposed to be. Listen. My son is 20, and I do the same thing with him. Sometimes I mess with him, sometimes I don't. I'm talking about open the door for me, carry this in the house for me. You know what I mean? I'm like, that person said hello to you. Can you say hello to them back? One day they were a little bit away from me while I was in the store. So I was just watching to see how they would interact. Y'all, a lady walked up to the professor and my other son, my youngest. They was like, "Hi, how you doing? Y'all so handsome." And Nehemiah cut at her, looked. He was like, "I'm sorry, I don't know you." Just like that. He wasn't disrespectful. He was just like, "I'm sorry, I don't know you." And I was like, and she was like, "It's okay, Mom. They did the right thing. He did the right thing." He was that. I mean, he had his brother like, "Step right here." No, well, I don't know you. And I say, "Nehemiah, you're right here with me. If she says hello, it's okay to speak back. I'm right here." And I was like, "Ma'am, what is your name?" Okay. Listen. Yes, honey, he would not. What you say? And that 11-year-old is protective of him too. One day, somebody was saying something crazy on him. My 11-year-old caught it. He was like, "Nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. You're not talking to my mother like that." He was like that at 5. My 11-year-old, I was getting my nails done one day, and a lady kind of hit my nail wrong, and I jumped, and he rose up in his seat like it was like 4, maybe 3, 4. "Don't hurt my mama!" And I just cracked up because he listen. They don't play about their mama, my children. They don't. But I'm grateful for their life. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. This has been a wonderful life for me, and I hope you guys have oops, I almost hit the wrong thing. I hope you guys have enjoyed the live too. Don't forget, guys, please comment on the live. Just give me a moment or comment on one of my most recent posts. And then wait for this one to pop up and comment on it. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so, 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 so sweet. I know that's right, Renee. See, now you got me think about them tortillas. I got to go back and check it. Oh my God, why am I yawning so many times? But the rain coming down, though, was so peaceful. You guys are amazing. Every day is Mother's Day. I'm so grateful for women and being a woman and surrounded by awesome women that are successful or and inspiring to be successful in whatever genre they choose, whether it's content creation, DIY projects, whatever it is. I'm wishing you guys nothing but the best. You know, Oh, thank you, you too. I had the best time. Each and every one of you guys were amazing. Every person who came by, thank God I wasn't bombarded by trolls. Today was the lightest day with the trolls. I've had trolls every day. Jace, thank you so much, Fatima. Bless you. I enjoyed having you here. Jace, you dipped on me again. I love you, nephew. Thank you to each and every person. I look forward to seeing you guys again. Have an amazing, yeah. I mean, I might have had one or two, but today was the lightest day because every day we've had 5 or more crazy people. But you know, everybody hanging there. Remember, we're stronger together. You're never alone. Good night. You're never ever alone. You don't have to feel alone. There are so many resources available, whether it's for domestic violence, whether you just need somebody to talk to. Um, there's so much out here at the click of a button that we can find when we're going through. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, a journal is your best friend. Even sometimes when you're married, sometimes you can still feel alone. And there's nothing wrong with writing your thoughts down, getting our thoughts off our mind and onto paper. It's therapeutic for us all. Blessings, guys. I'll see you guys again soon. I love you. Mwah. Oh, I'm sorry, Ella. I'm about to get off the live. I've been on for almost, was it, hour and 40 minutes. Um, but you know you are always welcome back. Guys, don't forget, I'm going to take this out of private and put it in public so everybody can, don't forget to comment. God bless you guys. Thank you so much, Ella. Look forward to seeing you again soon. I don't know if I'm coming back tonight. Who knows? It all depends on how I'm feeling. I might pop back up tonight just for maybe I might do a long form um, and share some encouraging content. God bless you guys. Bye. Mwah, mwah. Hang in there, guys. You're not alone. All right, Nehemiah, you good?